So you just finished devouring Wednesday Season 2 Part 2. And if you're anything like me, you're completely obsessed with the cliffhanger ending. Enid's transformation, Wednesday realized her sacrifice and now Enid is stuck. A forever werewolf, a lonely wanderer of the forest. Welcome back, outcasts. So what if I told you guys? There is a theory, a plausible, character-driven and completely awesome theory that explains exactly how Wednesday is going to save her best friend in Season 3. And it all comes down to her most powerful and unpredictable ability, her psychic raven powers. So for this video, we'll be talking about how Wednesday saves Enid. And if you enjoyed these type of videos so far or are new to the channel, show your true outcast spirits by smashing that like button, leave a comment with your theory and predictions for Season 3, and subscribe for more videos. So to understand the solution, we have to take a look at the problem. So in Season 2 finale, we learned something absolutely game-changing. We are presented with the lore of the werewolf world, specifically an alpha werewolf. Now the lore says that if they transform during a full moon, there is a high possibility of the person being stuck permanently in that form. Not just this, but if an alpha cannot truly revert to their human form, a werewolf policing force will be sent out to exterminate the alpha. But how did this happen? What situation could possibly push any outcast to risk their permanent transformation? Well, being a true friend, what does our girl Enid do? She intentionally forces her transformation during a full moon to save Wednesday. Talk about a dramatic and emotional sacrifice. It's the ultimate act of friendship. She knew the risk, she knew the consequences, and did it anyways. This isn't just a physical problem. It's a huge emotional one, and for a character-focused show like Wednesday, it sets up the perfect central conflict for Season 3. Enid is gone, unable to return to her normal body, driven solely by instinct, with the only person who can bring her back is the one she sacrificed everything for. Now this is where my theory comes into play, and it's a deep dive into the psychic and supernatural lore of the Addams Family universe. So we know Wednesday's raven powers have been a major part of her journey. She's had visions, she'd used them to find clues, but there's always been a source of pain and struggle for her. Now my theory is that Wednesday, after regaining her powers, will be a little bit more different. She won't be just a passive receiver of visions, she'll have to become an active user. And the specific power she'll need is telepathy, the ability to enter someone's mind. Think about it, we've seen other psychic abilities in the show, so the idea of Wednesday using a mind sphere, a concept found in various psychic lores, to influence or connect with Enid's psyche is not a stretch. It's a perfect fit for their universe, and it's a way to connect to Enid internally. And here's the most compelling part. What if Enid's transformation isn't just physical? Some werewolf lore suggests that transformation isn't a physical change, but that the human soul leaves the body and takes the form of a wolf. Now let's say if this is true in the Wednesday universe, then Wednesday's psychic powers are the only tool that can fix this. She wouldn't be trying to physically reverse the spells, she'd be using her powers to go into Enid's mind and reconnect her human soul to her wolf body. It's a spiritual and mental quest, and Wednesday is the only one who can embark on it, with the help of our favorite Uncle Fester, of course. So this theory doesn't just make sense from a lore's perspective, it makes perfect sense for the story. We know one of the biggest criticisms of Season 2 was the growing estrangement between Wednesday and Enid. This plotline is the ultimate way to bring them back together, even though they were more united towards the end of it anyways, but it forces Wednesday, the queen of emotional detachment, to act out of empathy and love. She has to put her friend's well-being above her own dark and dreary pursuits. It's a quest to save the person she cares about, to save someone who truly calls her a friend, even if she won't say it. And it would be the central and most emotional arc of her character. Now with the final moments when Wednesday's faced genuine concern for Enid's sacrifice set this up beautifully. Her quest to regain her psychic powers and use them for this purpose would be the central storyline for her character, aside from finding out about Aunt Ophelia like we did towards the end of Season 2 Part 2. This also ties in perfectly with the broader Addams Family theme. As much as they are ghoulish and horrifying, the core of the Addams Family is about unconditional love and acceptance. Wednesday in her own twisted way would be embracing the family legacy by using her powers for this profound, emotional, and selfless act. So there you have it. The problem is the main conflict of Season 3, aside from Aunt Ophelia, and we don't know how this is gonna tie in. Is it gonna have two separate storylines, or is Aunt Ophelia gonna be the reason why Enid gets found? And Wednesday's psychic abilities are the most logical and emotional solution within their fictional world. But what do you think? Does this theory hold up? Do you think Wednesday will find another way to save Enid, or is she destined to be a permanent werewolf? And if you want me to make more deep dives into your your favorite shows. Be a true outcast by hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like button, and leaving a comment down below with your theory and predictions. I'll see you guys later.